Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're located. My name is Javier Borja, Venture Capital TV Manager of LATOKEN. In like every session, we bring you the innovation, technology, and solutions you want to hear about. During all our sessions, you get to hear it directly from the CEOs of the founders of the projects. Today, I'm very glad to present the great project which we had before in our show, StarWorks Global, represented by Troy Bradbury. Welcome, Troy, again. How are you?
Good, Xavier. How are you?
Fantastic. Very, very happy to have you here in the show again. I'm sure you
Yeah.
have fantastic news updates to share with us.
Yes, we've had a number of exciting updates that have come to hand of recent times. So, and I just want to say I appreciate the opportunity of being able to talk to yourself and all our supporters and investors online again in LATOKEN. So, thanks very much.
Oh no, no, our pleasure. Always great to have a great project with you future once again. So and this time we do have a set of questions ready. And just before we move on to the interview, I just want to remind our viewers they can always see our previous shows and content by visiting latoken.com/VCTV/shows and follow us on our socials like Facebook and Twitter. And please, important, remember that anything mentioned here is not any type of financial advice. Do your research before making any decision. Please note that the choices are only yours and it's your responsibility. With that said, Troy, I think we're ready to move on to the set of questions that we have. And we had you before in the show where you were sharing with us all the important aspects about the project. So this occasion, we want to go in a little bit deeper and see if you have any updates for us. So as a first question, I would like to ask you if you can recap from the previous sessions that we had. You can tell us about StarWorks Global and the problem you're currently looking to solve.
Yeah, definitely. So, like StarWorks has been involved in the tourism and hospitality industry for 20 years. Our operations are based in Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia. So a bit of a brief background is about 5 years ago or so, our founder, Graham Bristow, saw the emergence of blockchain technology and saw of its advantages of what it can offer to the industry. So since that time, we've gone about developing various blockchain and technology-based products and services within our ecosystem to basically help stimulate, and more so these days, to help rebuild the global tourism and hospitality markets. So underpinning our ecosystem is our StarX token, which is a native currency of our ecosystem. So I suppose if you were to generalize a problem we're looking to solve, it's generally that the current industry generally has somewhat of a fragmented and archaic approach, and really isn't taking advantage of all the benefits of what blockchain technology can offer, generally across the board. So within our ecosystem, we're looking at threading everything together and taking advantage of blockchain technology. So that's in a general sense the overall problem that we're looking to solve, just to be a bit more innovative in our approach and offering the best value to our customers and also to our merchants as well. So.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that information. And also, you just listed on LATOKEN. Can you tell me about your plans for StarX now in moving forward? What's going to happen?
Yeah, well, look, we listed on the 24th of December, which is a significant milestone for our team.
Hmm.
Obviously, there's a number of years there in developing our technology and structuring our business and so forth. So it's a really big thank you to our team, also to our investors and supporters and partners that believe in our company and our StarX token. So actually, right now we're also on a number of crypto analytics sites like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap and CoinRanking, etc. So that's going to help to continue building our profile and obviously our network, which is really important. But realistically, the plan moving forward now is to continue growing our community and our brand awareness of what our product is about and our StarX token. So obviously, social media plays a large component of that. But importantly, developing and commercializing our ecosystem of the products and services where we really want to add value to our StarX and provide a greater value proposition for our investors and our partners. So a bit of a general summary for this year, and we do have some exciting products that we should be taking to market quite soon. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we would love to hear more about those products when the time comes. I hope you'll come and join us again on another show and reveal all these new products you will have. In the
Yeah,
meantime,
definitely.
In the meantime, I see that there's a lot of people from different parts of the world that they're writing to us right now, from Brazil, Ecuador, India. So it seems we do have a big community out there.
Yeah, we've been working in our community, for quite some time now. So it's great to see we've got that actually community engagement, as you say, from a global perspective as well, because that's where our business is targeting, the global tourism
Mhm,
hospitality market. And
mhm.
obviously, blockchain and technology allows us to have a greater reach that way as well. So.
Okay, that's great to see. Um, and what are your plans for StarWorks this year?
Well, 2022 is going to be a fairly significant year for our business. As I said earlier, so we've got a number of products that we're looking to commercialise and take to market.
Mhm,
We've also been redeveloping some of our existing products. So we've just launched version 2 of our Star Wallet crypto wallet. So that's got a number of different upgrades to that, including a more improved, streamlined interface. We now accept all ERC20 and BEP tokens. It's fully iOS compatible, and we've actually recently incorporated an inbuilt functionality for future staking capabilities, which is what we'll be launching fairly soon as well. Other developments for this year is Star Chain, which is our own proprietary blockchain. So that's being finalised at the moment, and we're going to be moving into beta testing probably around mid-year. So
mhm,
this is actually quite a significant product for our business because it's important with I suppose with any blockchain that you want to be able to offer fast transactional speeds and also low gas fees. So when we look at launching some of our products, particularly our loyalty and reward points program, which is volume based, we need to make sure that it's economical, and the gas fees are obviously a significant aspect to that. So that's a big one for us this year. We've got our Star Traveller Club, which is our exclusive online travel booking club, which offers a raft of benefits across everything to do with travel, from booking hotels, flights, accommodation, theme parks, and a lot more. And finally, our loyalty and reward points program called Star Points. So this is one of our flagship products, and it's a blockchain loyalty program. So yeah, so 2022 is going to be a really exciting time for us as we finally, after a few years of developing and structuring and
mhm.
whatnot, have the opportunity of actually testing and actually taking these products to market.
Yeah, fantastic, especially now that the market seems to be opening again to tourism. So it's a perfect time to start off again with something fresh. To our viewers out there, to learn more about the project, please visit starworksglobal.com. You can have all the information there. Uh, you'll find the links to the community to join them, and especially to learn more about how StarWorks is working, what are the benefits, and how can you invest in it. Troy, you did mention a minute ago about Star Traveler. Can you please expand a little bit more for our viewers?
Yeah, so Star Traveller is, as I said before, an exclusive online travel club that offers savings up to 75% on hotel bookings, access to 1 million plus accommodations.
Mhm.
It's basically a really easy to navigate and use platform that once member actually enters that site, they can book everything as a turnkey solution. So basically, you can book your accommodation, your flights, your car travel, your theme parks, cruises, everything, and incorporated in that platform is also reward points as well. So with that program, we had a soft launch last year, and at the moment we're restructuring that in a way that we're going to allow staking, which is
Oh,
going to be a significant benefit for our members, where
mhm,
we're going to be offering up to 10% annual interest
mhm,
paid on our native StarXT token. So for some of our products, we have different tokens that link to those products because they all have different functionality. But
mhm.
basically, the entry point to our ecosystem for all our products and services is StarX, and they basically get converted over type thing. So that's exciting. We also are allowing members now to actually purchase their memberships using crypto as well. So we're basically going to continue developing that product and adding more features and benefits as time goes on. The one thing I did want to mention too is that obviously in the current landscape, COVID has just caused so much havoc for the last couple of years, and the Omicron version at the moment is sort of taken a bit of a battering around the world. Although it seems to be, but it tends to have a very steep upward curve and then comes down significantly. So obviously with Star Traveller, from that perspective, right now there's still countries where there's still domestic, strength in domestic travel and tourism. So the product is ideal for those regions. And obviously when international travel does reopen again, that's when, obviously members can take full advantage of what the platform offers, because it does offer a global capability for tourism and travel.
Mhm.
So so let's just hope that hopefully this year the COVID sort of curse that we've been inflicted with might sort of subside in one way or another. Maybe we have to learn to live with it, but hopefully we can get back to some sort of sense of normality again
Yeah.
for our day-to-day lives. So
Yeah. Fingers crossed for that.
yeah.
For Star Traveler, is that already existing and available, or
Yes, it is. No,
okay?
it's already, as I said, we had our soft launch last year. But look, we have to be adaptive what's happening in the market, obviously, and as we continue to develop our business and our offerings and so forth, and we have to take into account, obviously, COVID is a big one, and different regions around the world are coping with that in different ways. So we also need to be able to, package up our offering to suit certain regions as well. So yeah.
Okay. Understood. Thank you. As another point, you mentioned the Star Points loyalty and rewards program. Now, I'm sure all our viewers, they love the part of loyalty and rewards because it's very linked to everything that's travel related.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
so that whenever you would mention loyalty and rewards, I'm sure there's a sparkle in our viewers' eyes. For the sake of them to understand a little bit more, could you please expand a little bit more about Star Points and how it works?
Yeah, well, so Star Points is our blockchain-based loyalty and rewards program. And look, this is, as I said before, this is one of our flagship products. Traditional loyalty and reward programs have been around for a number of years, and I'm sure that
Mhm.
most people watching this may have, half a dozen or more cards in their pockets. Now, a lot of the time it's really difficult for people to actually understand how they work, how they actually get those reward points, what balance they have. And the big problem too is that they expire in many cases. So some of the traditional programs have limitations and efficiencies, and from a management and resource perspective, it's quite intensive. So some of the basic, I suppose, benefits of our blockchain-based program is that it's the ease of use with one app to replace all cards. So if you're mobile phone or Android or whatever, you can just jump online and see exactly what your point balances are and so forth. Being on blockchain, it has full transparency of both customers and merchants, and obviously high security protocols as well. As I mentioned before, non-expiring reward points, which is great for merchants because the whole idea of loyalty programs is to create a sticky customer. So you want those customers to come back and redeem those points, and be able to, merchants be able to upsell those customers other products and services. Low maintenance costs, obviously before, global access as well, and we have the ability of being able to white label our token. So if a coffee company wanted to create their own token, we can white label that using our system and infrastructure. So we've already been testing our loyalty program in some of our own businesses that are in Bali, within the tourism sort of realm, and we'll be moving to a beta model in March. And then with our equity partner, SN Advisory Singapore, we're looking at aligning our loyalty program with one of our business to do trial that middle of the year, with the viewpoint of having that successfully completed by the end of this year. And then we can actually start rolling that out and looking for other customers that can take advantage of everything that our platform has to offer.
Okay, great, great. Just for the sake of our viewers to understand one terminology, can you please explain them about the white label? What is it, a white label?
Well, our token for our loyalty program is called StarXP, which is our basically our stable coin token. So if there was a coffee company, for argument's sake, called I don't know, Bob's Coffee, we can create the Bob's Coffee token, and then on the interface with the platform where the customer can view their tokens, we can label all that and customize that. So basically, our customers can have their own brand identity with out token, they don't need to call it the StarXP token. They can call it Bob's token, and here's the interface for Bob's coffee chain or whatever type thing. So
Okay.
just that matter of offering customers a seamless integration. So for
Yeah.
intentional purposes, it's their program. You know, all we're doing is facilitating that process and giving them all the tools they need to offer their
Yeah.
customers a better experience, better value.
I know. All white labels just adds value to it. It makes it so much easier.
Yeah, and look, our customers then can take ownership of that as well. It's much easier to engage if you know, well, that's the brand I'm dealing with. What I'm not dealing with another third party, so to speak, from both the customer and the staff, employees, across the board. So.
Mhm. Great. As I mentioned earlier, and this is going to be related to my next questions, I can see they have a community. We have people here writing us from Brazil, from Bangladesh, from Russia, from India, several countries around the world. So now my question is, what are your plans for global expansion?
Yeah, well, look, we have a globally scalable B2C and B2B business model. So from a customer perspective, we have our products like our Star Traveler program and our loyalty and reward points program. And then from a B2B perspective, obviously all our merchant partners and so forth. So the blockchain technology allows us a global reach, taking advantage of the platform. So we don't need bricks and mortar operations, so to speak, setting up in different regions and countries around the world. So what our plans are is to initially trial our products in Indonesia, where our head office is, so we can trial our products in a closed environment, and then look at obviously taking some products to market in Indonesia, but also strategically looking at different regions around the world, whether that be Australia, the UK, the US, or whatever it might be, and taking advantage of what we can offer to those regions. The great thing too is that because everything's within our ecosystem, there's a lot of crossover effect. So, one of our members from Star Travel program can take advantage of our loyalty program as well. So, as I say, once we introduce these projects into different regions, different countries, we can also introduce other products and services. So, I think right now, particularly with COVID-19, we have to be adoptive of new technologies that can help
Definitely.
rebuild the industry, so to speak, and blockchain is the perfect sort of platform to be able to achieve that.
Yeah. And you, Troy, do you personally have any preference to in regards to a different region would you would like to go in?
Well, look, I'm from Australia.
Mhm.
We actually have some of our executive team actually located in Australia at the moment. So unfortunately, COVID has limited some of our people being able to travel back to Indonesia at the moment.
Mhm.
So Australia, look, I think we will definitely be developing in Indonesia, as I said. The Australian market is very adaptive of crypto and blockchain technology. So there's huge scope over there. So we are looking at targeting that region for both our Star Traveler program and our loyalty and reward points program. But we also do have people in the UK, and we also do have people in the US as well. So having people on the ground does make it a lot easier.
Yeah.
And obviously the dynamics of every region is quite different, but we've got scope to be able to personalise our offerings to suit those specific sort of
Mhm.
regions, and what's actually our customers need over there as well. So
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that. Now you mentioned people. Now the last this question is going to be about your team. You know that uh, one of the driving factors in one of these projects is the people that you're working with, the team itself, and actually investors whenever they're going to evaluate a project. Other than the white paper, they're gonna go and see who's the team involved and try to
mm,
trace them, learn more about them, see the LinkedIn profile, and so on. So,
yep.
to make our life easier for our viewers, can you tell us a little bit about your team, who you're working with?
Yeah, no, definitely. Look, team and culture is really important, right? Because that's the driving force behind every business.
Hmm.
That's really what's going to drive the success and failure as well. So, look, we're really happy. We're really lucky to have a melding pot of professionals with a diverse skills range of skill sets. So, if I was just to quickly profile some of our key team members in our executive team. So
Yeah.
we have Graham Bristow, which is our founder. He has 40 plus years experience in technology, different businesses and so forth. 20 plus years experience in tourism, and it's basically the driving force behind the whole company. He's the founder, he originated the concept, and he's been the driving force for a number of years. I've got myself being the CEO. I've got 30 plus years of business experience, management, marketing, international trade. And for the past 5 years, I've been involved in the tourism market as well and other ventures. Got Darren Selby, who's based in Australia at the moment. He's our COO. He's over 30 years of business management, sales, marketing experience. In Bali, we're Francisco Lamora, who's the president of Star Labs. So Star Labs is basically the heart of our business that manages all our blockchain, software, technology, marketing, and administration. So Francisco has a strong background in multimedia, computer programming, and basically leads our innovations team. Which is critical to the whole nucleus of our business. We have Chandru Kusama, who's our CTO. He's got 9 years experience in software development. Ganandi Wirawan, who's our head blockchain developer. Once again, got a strong background in software development, cryptography, algorithms and data. Another key member is Lucas Dombrowski, who's our CMO. So he's extensive experience within marketing, digital advertising, strategy and execution. And Marcus also has a really strong passion for crypto technology and blockchain. So it really serves us well from a marketing perspective when you have someone who's really passionate about that, because at the end of the day, he's in charge of developing our brand awareness and, putting our messaging out there. We've got Mark Canning, who's our SEO expert. He's based in Northern Ireland. He's worked in many top Fortune 500 companies. And finally, we've got Catherine Graham, who's our loyalty data strategist and customer insights consultant. And Catherine has actually been the head architect of many of the world's leading loyalty and reward points program. She obviously offers a wealth of experience to our team. So as I say, we've got a fairly diverse, team at our disposal for all different skill sets, and it really places us well to be able to, develop our products and services, and obviously look at the challenges that we face, as any business does, and come up with the best possible solutions to keep moving forward.
Oh, that's great. It's good to hear that you have people coming from the rewards, travel world. You have people that are involved in blockchain and startup. So that's really good to hear. Just adds value and confidence to the project. To move on, Troy, this is going to be our last question. What about your vision for the future?
Yeah, well, that's actually a really great question, because for the past few years we've been researching, developing, and structuring our business and our offering, building our team and our strategy to basically commercialize our offering. So we have a long-term vision to build an innovative and sustainable custom company that will make a significant impact to the global tourism and hospitality market. Something that can provide real value to our customers, to our investors, to our partners, and everyone. So look, we have the tools, we have the people, we have the vision. So it's really just a matter of us now just continually moving forward and pushing the boundaries. And as I said before, any business has its challenges, as we certainly have, and most have, particularly in the last couple of years. But it's a matter of being creative in your methodology of actually overcoming those and staying true to what your belief systems are and your end objectives are. So, as I said, I'm really lucky that we've got such an amazing team of people that all share the same vision and all are on the same journey to where we're basically headed. So yeah, that's a very general overview of where our journey is going to go in the future.
Well, we do be hoping to be next to you, next to the project. You can count on LATOKEN. And to our viewers, please remember, for more information about the project, go to starworksglobal.com. You can find information, the white paper, information about the team and the community, and it is a good time for you to get involved. Troy, thank you very much for sharing with us all this information. It has been great to have you here. We do hope to have you back once you have the new projects rolling. I'm sure our traders would love to hear more information about it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the opportunity, Xavier. And as I say, once again, thanks so much to our supporters, to our investors, to our global community. Stay tuned with some amazing things that are going to be happening this year. So, yeah, just looking forward to it all.
Thank you very much, Troy. Until the next show, and to our viewers, thank you much for your times. Stay safe.
Thanks.
Goodbye.